Alright, welcome to the Draft Lottery in 2013. The draft this year is August 31st, Labor Day Saturday. Griff here is with me this year, GM of the Gargoyles.
There we go.
Still waiting for the first playoff win, maybe this year.
Lots of appearances.
Very
little wins.
Lots of appearances.
Best drafter.
And also we have our sideline reporter here who's not willing to sit down and do sideline reporting, so she's going to be in the booth with us today. So we'll get going, start up drawing, and then we will open them up. This will be the 12th pick.
Just set it down like
you
that.
can, yeah, write it on there to remember, so it doesn't get confused. That was number 12. Same thing as always, $60 in. And this year, due to someone not paying till December, you're going to need to have your money in by the end of the first weekend.
Bailey.
Yeah, well,
But don't worry, the dictator kicked him out.
I know you're not referring to me with that, correct? That was pick 8.
So we got the longest playoff drought in the league. We got the Dingoes, which is Reisner, right?
Yep.
Last made it in 2010. And then before him was Bernie's Bruisers in 09. So I may not win any playoff games, but at least I get there.
Everyone else has been in the playoffs recently. The Bone Storm, who are back this year, made it in their only year in 2010. And Dan's Donkeys, who are back, last made it, not sure when, but it's been a couple years since he's been in it. I believe 06. Number 2.
Here's number 1 pick. The Gargoyles. Hopefully. So then what do you want to...
So we'll start at the back end.
See how good C-Web's gotten with carrying Emma around, doing 2 things at once.
Multitasking is key. The number 12 pick, Dan's Donkeys, returning to the league, former champion. And this year we also decided to take a look at their worst draft pick. Dan drafted Fred Taylor, number 4 in 2001. Fred Taylor, surprisingly, got hurt that year. Who would have guessed that?
Nice pick, Dan. I think he's still around. It's about 42 now.
At number 11,
Nice.
Griff's Gargoyles.
Can you get my new logo on there, please?
Yeah, I thought that I was going to print it, but I thought this would rally up, so I left it on. Griff selected Ryan Grant.
Oh!
Number 14 in 2010.
Yeah, but he had 67 yards before he got hurt in the first half. So he was going to be a stud that year.
Also, we have a facts this year of who won a championship at their spot. Number 12, by the way, Dan Tomaszewski, had the 12th spot has won the championship 3 times, and Griff, no team in the 11th spot has ever won the championship.
We're going to change that this year. Taking both Patriot tight ends, Kronk and Hernandez, first and second round.
So far in your division, it's both Dan's.
Yeah.
Will Dan's DK's Kongs be in there? You don't know for sure. The little big man, again, I think, picking low. Chad has been in it twice. The 10th spot, we've had 1 champion. And Chad, you haven't had really any bad first-round pick, but Darren Sproles at number 24 in 2012, probably not a real good pick because we are not a PPR league, Chad. So
New guy wins it first year.
number 9, which has never won the championship, falls to DK's Kongs. It's just the Dan division,
Yeah,
which is pretty funny.
It's going to be weak except for the Gargoyles.
And Dan, your worst pick was in 2011 when Jamal Charles went number 4. Really wasn't your fault. You did get hurt in the first game of the year.
12 Dan T.
Dan T, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
So the Dan division, Dan, yeah, both Dan's spots have never won a championship. The most popular spot for winning a championship is number 8. That's won it 4 times. And that falls to the Madison Bone Storm, returning this year. In his only appearance before, he did make the playoffs and went 1-1. And in 2010, his only year, he drafted D'Angelo Williams, number 18. Did not go so well. D'Angelo was coming off a great year, but he did not.
I had him the year before.
I think he had Tony.
Tony P.
Yeah. not a bad pick there. 22 first round was pretty good. Number 7 has won it 3 times, and we see Dino's Black Dingoes. Reisner had some good picks. Mojo last year, number 15, probably was his worst in an early round pick. The holdouts and the injury sealed him. Number 6 also
and he punches guys outside of bars.
Allegedly.
But that was this year.
Number 6 has never won a championship, and we're going to change it this year. Chris's Cardinals, who, since I've been in the league a long time, have had 2 horrendous picks. 2002, I drafted Terrell Davis in the first round at number 12, who proceeded to retire a few weeks later. Then, not to top that one, Dominic Davis in 06, who I drafted at number 20, also retired. Yeah, not real good picks.
So don't draft
a guy named Davis.
Or who retired this year?
Retired major?
Gonzalez, or is he back?
He's back. He's back. I don't think anyone retired that was a big name.
Well, they will.
After I draft them, if their name is Davis. So right now we have Tony P., Reisner, myself, and whoever's picking number 5. Number 5 has won 1 championship, and it's Chet's Garbage Men. We're at number 5. Darren McFadden in 2012 at number 9 did not turn out so well for Seabass.
That's right, Seabass. I had him in another league. It sucked. I think I got him at 10, though, so it wasn't nearly as bad.
Number 4 has won the championship twice, and it's Bernie's Bruisers. Like we said, right now it's the longest playoff drought. Bernie, in 2007, drafted Reggie Bush at number 10.
Ooh.
He would have, yeah, multi-purpose yards maybe would have been good, but rushing and receiving, not so much. What do we got here? Number 3 has won a championship twice.
We got Bites and Josh and...
Bites, Josh, and... Well, Scott.
Oh, yeah.
Number 3...
Be a weak division.
Scott's Horn Dogs, who drafted Stephen Davis, number 12 in 2004. That was not a real good year for Stephen Davis.
Yeah, no Davises in the first round.
No Davises. Well, Terrell Davis used to be good until I drafted him. He retired. Number 2 is the number 1 pick going to be Josh. We'll see. Or is it going to be Bites, our defending champion? Number 2, Bites' Badgers, whose worst pick was Tom Brady, at number 6 in 2008, who proceeded to break his ACL torn by hit by Marcus Pollard, I think. I know, we don't like that. That was a heartbreaking loss last year in the Super Bowl. You're right, Emma. And
all women love Brady.
Number 1, Holsey's Fighting Sasquatches.
Wow. Adrian Peterson is yours.
But what would have been Josh's worst pick? Do you want to take a guess? Do you remember?
Oh!
Lamont Jordan will.
Hardshell will run the ball.
And he proceeded to not do really well.
Yeah.
So that was yours, Josh, number 8 in 2006.
That was really Gare's problem, though.
Yeah,
we all had a good laugh at his expense.
But that was an interesting pick, Josh. So we have Holsey, Bites, Scott, and Bernie in the same division. Seabass, myself, Reisner in the Bone Storm in the middle division. In the Dan division, plus Chad in the last. So I will see you guys, or at least talk to you on Google Docs on August 31st. Probably around noon. We'll have set up for sure time later.
Sorry about your draft. Sorry about your fantasy team.